player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase. Money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase. Money in case, clean up base. Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Doing live good in the show. Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Doing live good in the show. Pick up the pace. Step on the deck. We need to stretch. Mama the truth, playing it cool, wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, pick on the throne, I'm about to flex. Hurry on the phone and buy their opponent, show me who next. Play in the field, look alive. Slide, die, line, dry like Dion. On prime time, I'm zero in. Why button down when I settle in? I break ground. Feel the bass when you not around. Golden glove with a triple crown. I raise the ring cause I hold it down. I'm about to chase. Money in case. Clean up base. Pick up the pace. I'm about to chase. Money in case. Clean up base. Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Doing live good in the show. Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Doing live good in the show. Pick up the pace. Two scene ain't enough. Four tie team is us. Man on first, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, they ball gone. Now alien beamed it up. Man contract, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like Fenway Wall. Really feel fine. Worry about y'all, it's just my time. I got my swing right, that's a green light. That's just my sign. This what the ring like. If you missed out, better press rewind. I'm just a highlight reel. To do what I do takes skill. I'm about to chase. Money in case. Clean up base. Pick up the pace. I'm about to chase. Money switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like never mind. They playing with all of these this is money, but never mind. I could probably never rhyme and still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumb. The that I say when I'm done, you know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting, telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends. They like to pretend.
Please leave your name and phone number after the beep.
They couldn't see me going very far. Now I be overseas with the mob. I get paid when I pass a bar, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job. Back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car. Now I got gophers f***ing up my lawn. That is annoying. I'm picking my poison. You crabs in a barrel while my lobster is boiling. I'm trying to avoid them, but they keep on coming for me. DMX, what they wanting from me? BMX, I ain't stunting for free. Oh, my mama deceased, so you know that it's true when I speak. Matador ain't running from me. Mike Tyson asked for my hunger so deep. I replied, ain't no love in the streets. Also, there wasn't no love in my home, so only get love when it's coming from me. Preach. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends. They like to pretend. Santa Monica Boulevard. I can't tell it's amen.
Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Akron Rubber Ducks. It's baseball, it's the show, and Scott Moss gets the call to pitch here on opening day in digging in next, Daddy Moose, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Jacobson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, David Rodriguez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Jammed in there as this is rolled out to short. Reined in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Rubber Ducks lead it 2-1.
That's ball 4. He's out. Ball 4. Extra base.
So stepping in is Drew Ferguson. Potential tying run for him at third base. The pause and the 0-2. The bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, so a good pitch there gets him out of the bases loaded. And now here is Daddy Moose. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. shot down the line. It's a fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Ready to take his hacks again. Nolan Jones blasted a two-run homer in his last at-bat. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Link has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with two away now.
Now batting.
Next up, Mitch Longo. He flew out in his last debut. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Link is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out.
Ball four, take the base. 3. He's out. 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 You're out. He's out.
So here is Daddy Moose, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So now to the plate, Janeshwi Fargas trying here to plate the tying run from second. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 out.
That's ball four.
Next up is Brett Beatty. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Hey, that's a great job.
Ball four, take the base.
Digging in will be Daddy Moose. Flew out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over.
Ball four, take the base. That's ball four. He's out. 3.
Now to the plate, Steve Nunez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Little quicker release going up the...
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Akron Rubber Ducks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Scott Moss gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Eloy Amaya records the save, his first of the year. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the...
3. Ball four, take the base.
Now it'll be Daddy Moose. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. As a look, now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the ground.
Ball four, take the base.
Next to stand in is Jake Hager. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
He's out. That's ball four. 3.
now to the plate. Here is Steve Nunez. Worked a walk his first time up. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than
Ready now is Daddy Moose. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer. The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-1. 1-2 now. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So next to hit is Jake Hager. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Fielded cleanly. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Now to bat, Daddy Moose. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Fargas is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping up is Daddy Moose. He flew out in his last AB. Has a look. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
The slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And the runner back. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. Set and the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Yeah.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. So now into the box is Drew Ferguson, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what can happen.
And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Next to hit, Freddie Link, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Akron jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Joel Benjamin claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
These future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Game number 3 of this new season. We've got baseball on the... So now here is Daddy Moose looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Up next, Daddy Moose. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Daddy Moose.
Now here it comes. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Third baseman, Nolan.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And the runner from second is in to score.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint.
Next, it'll be Damon Jacobson as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Jacobson.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here. On the defense, this game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back.
This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. And stepping in, Mitch Longo. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Hit on the ground toward the left. And there's out number 2. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. Now at the plate is Janeshwi Fargas. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. We talk about this all the time in the game, having an internal clock. That's exactly what he had right there. He had plenty of time to take an extra step and secure his grip on that throw.
On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Next to hit is Daddy Moose. He doubled his last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Akron jump.
do that. Think about it, big. Okay, but wait against the line, the last first online. Step in a rep in a run. Wow, peace to the brothers on. Open up a trembling, blooding like a chameleon.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
We hear all the time from people around the game that Double-A is where you start to see the breaking balls that are really set apart from what you've seen before. That can be a big challenge for a young hitter.
Absolutely.
You want to touch it too high, you forgot, you're not ready, your head could get ruptured between the eyes. The band, the lie, I supply the static with the bad guys. The villains, crooks, lighters, and the fighters. See the big black picture if you look inside her. My mind is graphic, expressing.
The show's continuing coverage of Double-A Northeast League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Binghamton Rumble.
Ball 4, take the base.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Daddy Moose, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse. And I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Daddy Moose.
The designated hitter, Daddy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air into shallow left center. Link comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Daddy Moose. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one, 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Striding in is Daddy Moose. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Yeah, they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 3. It's baseball on the show. And now here is Edgardo Fermin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. First delivery to him. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Fargas is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Janeshwi Fargas becomes out number 2 this inning. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Now into the box, Brett Beatty. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. 1-0 the count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's the 2-1 home.
Aye.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Brett Beatty becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So next to bat will be Freddie Link.
No left fielder.
Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Into the box, Jake Hager. He was hitless in the shutout last night. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Stepping in next, David Rodriguez. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
1 out, nobody on. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here's the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down. At the plate now is Damon Jacobson, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Edgardo Fermin is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit out towards second. He's right there. Over to first, and that retires the side. But the damage is done as ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Janeski Fargas. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. Next, here is Steve Nunez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. swing and a miss. Looked like the screwball there. 2 gone.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
The count's 1-1.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Drew Ferguson. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lifted down the line in left, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And now in the box, Freddie Link. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. So the next to bat will be Jake Hager. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
2-1 the count. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate here is David Rodriguez. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2.
Ball. 2-2 now.
Popped up. Cruz has room in foul territory. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Scott moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. First pitch of the AB now.
The right
ball 1, no strike.
Jacobson.
Grounded to the right, reined in. And there are 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Edgardo Firmin. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
There's another pitch for a strike. And this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Janeshwi Fargas.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
I'll tell you what, D-Row, this guy's been on point. After that knock, that's only their 2nd knock of the game, and it's getting late into this one.
Yeah, it's frustrating. You can see it from the manager to the hitting coach to everyone in this lineup. They are really upset with the way they've swung the bats. Maybe this is the start of something late. All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brett Beatty. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. And that's the 2nd out. Next will be the designated hitter, Drew Ferguson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to. Joel Benjamin will come on out of the ball.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final.
4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we striding forward now is the DH, Daddy Moose, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win. There's one. And nearly a double play. It was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. Next to dig in, Nolan Jones. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Fermin will put this one. And now, Daddy Moose.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They certainly kept both offenses in check.
Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Daddy Moose.
Daddy Moose.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Link has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Stepping in once again is Daddy Moose. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired. 5-2 the final today. Binghamton jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Stephen Tarpley claims the win out of the pen, his first. Joseph Shaw closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of the crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshow.com.
For the Rubber Ducks, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Juntaron
Pregúntale al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, bajen PR. A la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle, pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieta ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hija solo 6 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? Estás frustrado, recuerda salieron de mí, pues si no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que al negro la habían frenado. 300 canciones dejé en la compu pa' que en el 3000 yo soy el más pegado. Yo voy muy zafado, y ustedes lo saben. Pa' la soy el negro del jarabe. Una italiana, un árabe. Me voy que tengo show mañana, ya la plata no cabe. Los baby le llegan, el negrito claro. Ustedes saben ya. Hay music, hay flow. Hay music, hay flow. Cabi, dímelo Rebol. Ustedes saben ya, ustedes saben ya.
A prospect receives a check-in from his agent, who wants to make sure his client's career is being launched in a way that suits the young man's goals and ambitions. A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff. This manager is hoping to stoke the competitive fire of his pitchers.
future stars are on display. Scott Moss is on the mound.
Ball four, take your base.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Clemens. Runner in scoring position with two guys. Ready on 0-2. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. So now here is Daddy Moose looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. Bouncer up the middle. To second for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nolan Jones. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Digging in next, Ramon Campillo. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
That is good.
Now at the plate, Mitch Longo is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run. So stepping in is Trenton Brooks, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base. Next up, Nick Ames, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And there's out number 2. Next, it'll be Daddy Moose. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch. And that's dead center for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Very weakly on the ground. Here comes another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Got him swinging in the dirt. Morgan has it, and the throw is there to record the first down. So now to the plate, Daddy Moose struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Ground ball right side. And there's one down now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cole Peterson. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So here is Daddy Moose grounded out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. In there, a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Popped him up. Short is calling for it. And that's the third out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man. Next up is Daddy Moose. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
A ball and a strike now. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they'll add another to the total. It's 8-2 now. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, man, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand.
And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
The catcher, Romo.
Here it comes, 0-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Green comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Now to the plate, Mitch Longo.
Now batting, center fielder, Mitch Longo.
High fly ball out to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in will be Trenton Brooks, and they're runners at the corners now. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Next to stand in is Oscar Gonzalez, and he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. Ames is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded. Now to the plate, here is Nick Ames. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Ames.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. One there. On the first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice.
A rubber duck.
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run it now and I'm a great boss. Run it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact,
it's actually happening. The organization has decided to try him as both a position player and as a pitcher. They're really trying it here at the AA level. Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline is with me. Jonathan, do you think this can work?
I mean, can it work, Ben? Yeah, of course it can work. It hasn't worked all too often. There are more and more teams who are trying to make it work. Most of these guys as amateurs were two-way players. They don't specialize usually until later on, and often they choose one or the other. You see more and more teams really making an effort to let players do both, to see maybe one jumps to the foreground on its own organically. It's awfully hard just because of the amount of work that you have to put in to excel either as a hitter and position player or as a pitcher. Naturally, some work is going to be taken away from one or the other if you're splitting your focus. And that's why we haven't seen it too often. Guys have to be tremendous athletically to be able to do both. The work ethic has to be off the charts. It's happened a couple of times at the major league level, but it's few and far between. So I'm really interested to see if it's going to work out in this case.
player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
I'm gonna recommend this.
I've been the problem, yeah. Now I'm part of the solution.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air.
Three.
Ready now is Daddy Moose. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening. Now it'll be Kevin Velasco. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. 1-2. Here it is. Grounded slowly to the left side. He's got it. In a close play at first, but he's called out, and the side is. Now to bat, Derek Hall. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. On the ground to the right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time. All set for the start of the fourth. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Daddy Moose. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Daddy Moose. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Schaefer is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jerry Mendez.
The right fielder.
A bouncer to the left side. And there's one away. So next to hit is Luis Martinez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. And there are two away now. So now into the box is Daddy Moose. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And here comes the first baseman, Derek Hall. Here it comes, 0-2. To short. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth. We are into extra innings, and stepping up as the shortstop, Daddy Moose. Here's the first pitch.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and no one can corral that one. Base hit, and the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
To second for one, on to first, and they get them both. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Danny Young earns his third win of the year.
Well, this is fascinating. He and the organization have decided they're going to try a two-way experiment. This is the early weeks of his career, and it's an unusual mix. He's going to be alternating between playing the field and being a relief pitcher. He's going to have some high-leverage situations on the mound, and he's going to hit and play the field. Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline is with me. Jim, they have to have a lot of faith in him to let him try this.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if they didn't believe in his ability both ways, they wouldn't use him as both. And, you know, I think you're exactly right. I mean, if they're going to be using him, you know, in crucial situations, late in ball games, you know, this isn't just, hey, let's, you know, give him some innings and see what happens. This is like, hey, the game's on the line. Can you know, he handle that role? And, you know, it's just fascinating. You know, if you could get to the big leagues with this combination, be a guy who maybe hits, you know, at the top or in the middle of a lineup and, you know, pitch the 8th or 9th inning of a ball game coming out of the bullpen, that would be just a terribly valuable player.
A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers.
Far from a preteen, but it seemed that I had to chase my dreams, making anything that the world has not seen or heard. Moving words like verbs, curves. 2014 when I turned 19, saying R.I.P. to my big bro tree and my girl TT. When she down, now I'm back on road, cause I didn't come round to the funeral. Let a whole year pass, made an EP and the fans got mad.
Daddy Moose will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 24, Daddy Moose.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Matt Schaefer. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Grounded to short, right to him. And that's out number 1. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Simone Muzziotti. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. That one is out of here. This game is tied. At the plate, Edgar Juarez.
Number 15.
And the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired.
He's out. You're out.
Stepping up is Kevin Velasco. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning. Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing onto the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even think pitch to him. And the winning run is across to score.
Hoy la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos.
It is an honor for me. There's basically nobody better qualified to talk about what it's like as a two-way player than legendary softball star Jenny Finch, who joins me now. Jenny, when you were coming up, what was it like for you? How did you deal with people who doubted your ability to stay as a two-way player?
Well, first, it's an honor to be here. I couldn't be more thrilled to be on this show. It wasn't easy. There were some coaches, actually, that I ended up changing teams because they wouldn't let me be a two-way player. But I wanted to, and I wanted to have the bat in my hands. I wanted to be able to be on defense, and I wanted to pitch. And so I would encourage those young athletes to do what you want to do and go out there and shine. And so it's exciting. It's not easy. It's double the work, but it's been done, and it's going to be done. And it's exciting to see the future and the opportunity for this guy.
For any player who gets drafted, there's a certain level of scrutiny, but of course that's much higher here. How much mental toughness is he going to need to make it through as a two-way player?
All eyes are on him. And, it's not easy being able to try to make it in general in baseball, but let alone a two-way player. But he's done it his whole life, and so he just needs to, focus on him one day at a time and keep grinding away at what he's done to get here.
A minor league manager checks in to see if this young man is inclined to make any adjustments to the club's current plan for his development. The player affirms that he's still on board with the original plan.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of... Up next, Daddy Moose as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. but that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
And that's in there, base hit. Throw into third. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And he misses with that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away. Set to go now, Daniel Johnson, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
This one's down to third. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Next, it'll be David Rodriguez. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, after that hit right there.
Ball 4, take the base. He's out.
And stepping in, Carlos Martinez singled in his last at-bat. The set and the 1-2. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is...
3 out.
Now at the plate is Daddy Moose. He singled in his first AB. Here's the pitch. Moose. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Link is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Next to hit is Ryan Cordell. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Striding in is Will Toffee. It was a walk in his last trip. The 2-1. Grounded to first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Daddy Moose.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't.
Next to hit, Ryan Cordell. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. A bouncer to the left side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. And now here is Daddy Moose.
The shortstop, Daddy Moose.
He's set and the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. So next to bat will be Daniel Johnson. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, you don't want to be selfish, Matty. You never want to be that in a team sport, but right here, he's well aware of his hit streak on the line, and he's going to get selfish and grind this AB out.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Now into the box, Trenton Brooks. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Taken high and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. Still going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and they've taken a 1-run lead. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, Daddy Moose. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Cordell is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. At the plate now is David Rodriguez. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Wow, we definitely got our money's worth in that one. They were down huge, but hey,
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, each right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
This is fascinating because in the early weeks of his career, the organization has decided to try him both in the field and on the mound, and it's an unusual mix. He's a position player and a relief pitcher especially. Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline joins me. Jonathan, what's so unusual about this combination?
I think, the biggest thing is going to be the scheduling of it all. You're going to have him play a position one
my
day.
whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris about to go flex. Nike flow about to get checks. Pump it up, about to get pegs. G's work looking name Shrek. With the money, with the power, respect on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche, by the beat like a horse. Put flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6.
Ladies and Daddy Moose will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 24, Daddy Moose.
And now in the box, Edgardo Fermin. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And this is past him at 3rd, down the line. It's a fair ball. And he'll pull into 2nd here with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Ronnie Mauricio stands in as he looks at a called strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Down the 3rd baseline. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So here's the potential tying run. Steve Nunez, a knock here, could cut the lead to just 1 run. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as we are all knotted up at 2. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. No hits to this point. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, man, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Brett Beatty is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Left side, but well foul. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. Dolbert Siri takes over here with the runner at first. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ballgame. The Rubber Ducks came through and it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Danny Young wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that'll just about do it for Mark DeRosa.
Say that you don't feel me now. I pull up
Show's continuing coverage of AA Northeast League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division. The Rubber Ducks look for their 7th straight. So now here is Cody Clemens looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat.
Cody Clemens.
Bounce to first. He's got it. There's one. And the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6. Digging in, the switch hitter, Daddy Moose, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Out in front of it, strike one. Hit out towards second. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter.
Stepping in next, Daddy Moose.
Daddy Moose.
First delivery to him. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Next, here is Daddy Moose. He bounced out last time up.
Daddy Moose.
First pitch on its way. And this is lined hard to deep left. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So no runs here on 2 base hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. So the next to bat will be Daddy Moose. First pitch on the way. High chopper over to the right side. Fielded cleanly. In time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while. Now at the plate, here is Zach Short. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to Short. He's got it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Leading off the inning, it'll be Cody Clemens. And they could use a spark from him here.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Next to dig in, Chad Setio singled in his last at-bat.
Chad Setio.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to Short. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. And now, Daddy Moose. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 0-1 the count.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. No plate discipline that time. He's in the hole now. 0-2. And this is popped up near second base. Clemens over to his right. 1 down. Into the box, Nolan Jones. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him.
A tight one, 7-6. In the 9th on the way to the win. Logan Shore claims the win out of the pen, his first. To this.
Everybody's gonna lie. Everybody
yourself, it's alright. It's alright. Life goes on, life goes on. Life goes on. Can't fight against it, I know. Can't try to save it, I know.
He's run into some struggles early on at the AA level. It's his first real challenge in the professional ranks. Al Leiter joins me. Al, what's going through his mind right now? How does a young player like this work past that first struggle?